broken glass of a bottle makes a jagged rock. Right now I got two shaky hands, only one way to stop. And I haven't touched it for 7 hours, 3 minutes. Hardly up, already wanna quitting. Sweating in an old church basement, wishing I was. Never thought I'd say this.
Hello, my name's Jason.
And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here has felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. The broken man in the mirror can't look at me 'cause he's guilty. And I swear that the last couple months that tried to kill me, by the time I saw it coming, it was done with already.
It's week 8 of the National Football League. And coming up next, it's a cross-conference showdown. It's the Lumberjacks and the Steelers on Monday Night Prime Time.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Welcome in, football fans. Thanks for joining us. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you, and Brock, on paper, it's not quite the competitive contest that everyone hopes for each week, but projections have us heavily tilted towards one sideline here.
One thing that is cool, Kate, it's been really easy to rally together this week for this team because nothing will unite a football roster, in my experience, than having the whole world against you. Heck, even your own fans at home against you. They don't care if nobody thinks they've got a shot. Those dudes playing today, putting that uniform on, they believe they can do this, and the power of that belief is a big deal.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. They're brought out by a rookie known for his incredible arm strength. It's the 6th-rounder from Tennessee, Joe Milton.
It's always fun, puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, in the middle of their teammates. Well, let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you can see some of those nerves slipping through.
A handoff to Tracy. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They go right back to Tracy. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here's Tracy once more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
New set of downs for him at the 38. This time it's a passing play. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Ooh, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And it sets up 2nd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Gets this to Slayton. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And they'll have first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Opening drive, about to break into field goal range. We got 1st and 10 at the 44. Here's the first look for the rookie out of USC. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Now Milton to throw. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Got a man, it's Thomas. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Milton. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 now. Caught by Theo Johnson. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Tracy. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets him 3. This brings up 2nd and goal. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lumberjacks finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lumberjacks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. ready to send this away. Cordero Patterson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. Leading them out to man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Defense shows blitz. Wilson. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tyler Nubin with the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Wilson on 3rd down. Throw complete to Warren. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On first down, Warren jukes one defender. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. 7-0. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. First carry for the versatile vet Cordero Patterson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Russ now from the gun. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. The Lumberjacks and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
It's Tracy on the carry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Milton now. He finds Slayton. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out. That play good for 17 and a first down. Here's Tracy. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They gain 14 on the play. And they're going to have a first down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. On the give, it's Lloyd. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Second and 3 now. They run. Here's Tracy. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll give him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. This is Tracy, and he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Gets this to Johnson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
3rd and 4 coming up now. To throw, Milton. That's caught for the first. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Running this with Tracy. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Lumberjacks driving ahead. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 19. He completes it in traffic. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Milton back to throw. He's got it! Touchdown! To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Gano for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lumberjacks double their lead to 14. Gano ready to send this away. Calvin Austin on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Steelers and George Pickens set for this next possession. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see, actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
It's Warren on 3rd down. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And they'll have a chance to run one play before time expires. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he found some running room for a nice gain. And with that, we've reached the break. The Lumberjacks visitors, but fighting out to an early advantage. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll get started up at Cleveland Brown Stadium in Cleveland, where you see the final score there. Lamar Jackson leading the way again as his guys run their mark to 8-1. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. Justin Herbert, strong as ever, as his guys finished off the first half at 7-1. Lastly, we head to Southern California to check on the Rams at home at SoFi Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Matthew Stafford, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead, It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Out comes Pittsburgh. Its offense has it to begin the third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with Warren. He breaks a tackle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Now here's Russ. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. This offense getting all set for this series. And they came in on a rough stretch, 4 straight losses. But things looking better now as they've got this lead. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lloyd running dead ahead. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That stop made by T.J. Watt. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's on the move. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give him a 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Connects with Slayton. So this one on the defense. And he winds up out of bounds, but things not settled yet. So we've got a flag down.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
Things got a little too carried away there, and we are not surprised at all to see the flags fly and the penalty called.
Automatic 1st down.
A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Madden stopped by Alex Highsmith. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Again, a run with Lloyd. Finds a big lane. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They run once more with Lloyd. He's into the end zone. Touchdown! The Lumberjacks push their lead further to start the half. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Gano ends the point after. And the Lumberjacks stretch their lead to 21. Gano ready to send this away. Patterson now to return it. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Steelers' offense headed out. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score. That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They'll go again with Warren. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Counterplay here, Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Gets this one to Cordero Patterson. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Now a give to Warren, coming right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That's going to be caught by Washington. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Warren here from the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Wilson looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
To throw, here's Wilson. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Mike Williams, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Lumberjacks and Marshawn Lloyd ready to take over once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 28. Connects with Johnson. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Handoff here to Lloyd. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Hit applied by Keanu Benton. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. This one not out of reach quite yet. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On the give, it's Lloyd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Punter on now, and he gets into this one. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Steelers will take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Russ looking to throw. He puts some air under this one, deep right. He's got it deep downfield. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh! The Steelers now within 1 score in the 4th. Mike Williams the touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Back out runs their offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They go right back to Tracy. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Tracy once more. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
First throw for the backup now. Finds a man right side. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll give them a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. A handoff to Tracy. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that on the 1st down play.
Here's Hooker. Gets this to Slayton. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Lumberjacks leading by 7. They're now set for 1st and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he's able to push this down to the 12. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. It's Tracy on the carry. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Running right is Lloyd. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. It's 2nd and goal. This is Tracy. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Running this with Tracy. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They maybe get a yard there, still can't manage to run it in. That's going to bring up 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right, decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Graham Gano. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw it. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Lumberjacks as we say so long from Pittsburgh.